Alright. One more. Now, you see, because I'm not exactly sure if this is the one fight, so I'm gonna take Professor here. Just in case this is the fight I'm imagining, because we're gonna actually be severely disadvantaged against Saber because she's a Saber, and Elizabeth is a Lancer. So, we're gonna have a bit of a problem. Time for the Greater Grail. This will be our last break. Is there anything you've left undone? No, I'm ready. That's good to hear. I dislike masters who can't make up their minds when push comes to shove. You're still a rookie, but you've got the most important thing a pioneer can have. The divine luck to grasp fate, and the ability to make decisions. Well, thanks, Cucullin. Don't forget how to be reckless. People like that are the ones who'll get blessed by the stars. Right. Don't be afraid to screw up, well, do something hilarious and, well, ballsy. I suppose, right? I don't know what you're talking about. Whether we forge ahead or go back, we need to rest first. Doctor, are you checking vitals? Showman looks paler than usual. Yeah, it's probably because of the fucking head injury, and you've been working me like a dog ever since we fucking got here. Ah, yeah, this doesn't look very good. Is it It's because of the unexpected servant contract. You never used your magic circuits, and now they're running at full capacity. It's probably putting stress on your brain. You know, along with the head injury. Mash, set up camp. It's time to make warm tea with plenty of honey. Got it, Doctor. I think tea time is a good idea. Stop for tea, everyone, before we actually have our final battle. Oh, feeding yourselves before the final battle. Then maybe I'll go hunting for some wild boars. I don't think you're gonna find wild boars out here. I'm sure there aren't around here. Besides, forget about me. If you must get something, make it fruit. We just sat in there and had lunch. Right, I'm stuffed. I can't believe you had dried fruits with you, Director. Again, your level of preparation astonishes me. I just happen to have them. Citrus is effective against headaches. But that aside... ... What's that, Director? The work you've done so far has been passable. As the Director of Chaldea, I have to give you credit. Oh, look, she's actually fucking complimenting us for once in her goddamn life. What's that for? I'm sure it's... What's that look for? I'm sure it's a fluke, but right now, you're all we've got. Oh. A big grumpy heart of ice is finally melting and telling us we're doing a good job. What I'm saying is, keep it up, and you might hear praise from me yet. I just kinda did, so you know what? I think I have enough to last a lifetime. Now I'm just gonna start being an asshole. I know that even a third rater can do first-rate work. Well, admitting that Showman did a solid job. Have you eaten something sweet? Romani, if you got time to be flapping your gums, use it to send Showman a supply or two instead. I would feel bad if someone failed because they were ill-equipped, especially when they have been doing their best. Look at all this praise. What's this? Feel bad? How kind of you. Director, does that mean you're finally opening up your heart? Idiot. I mean, pitiful, pathetic. You couldn't even tell that. Yeah, okay, Oscar. Well, I never grow tired of watching young men and women interact. Although, when it comes to young women, Director, you're not really... Is that right? Certainly the Director is older, but I feel like we have similar tastes. I feel affection for her. Well, good on you, Mash, for stating that out loud. What are you going on about? I told you beforehand, you're all just tools to me. You've opened the floodgates, Director. There's no going back now. Right, I forgot that. Right, there, see? Even the shadowy like monster thing agrees with me. Yeah, he was just trying to nod in. He wanted some tea. Always good for comedy. That's gonna look fun in the anime. Okay, so we do actually have one fight left. But having Professor here wouldn't hurt, even though we're missing out on 200 friend points. Now, you see, Hercules' Noble Phantasm is good, however, it's only anti a single target. Elizabeth is anti-armory, which means it hits everybody on the field. So that's a little bit more generally useful, even if it can be cock-blocked kind of easily by, you know, classes. Then again, that goes for everyone, too. So it's not really a detractor. Okay, so we've got here. We'll do this. Okay, good. 84%, not bad. Oh no! 29 damage! Hercules took more damage, but he can shrug it off. Oh no, 6 whole damage! Oh no, what a catastrophe! And she already has her Noble Phantasm. I'm gonna save it though. I'm gonna do something else with it. Or rather, wait and then wipe everyone else the next turn. But I'm also gonna continue building up Noble Phantasm, because why the fuck not? Thud. Thanks, Professor! Okay, but these are sabers. So actually, I'm gonna keep saving it, because, well, this isn't really gonna do very much anyway. Oh, good, a crit. Ooh. Stop bullying Hercules. It's not his fault that he's robust as fuck. And unfortunately, we are... Well, actually, I should probably build a crit chain here. That's probably a good idea. Okay. Critical stars! Dead. Yeah. Pitiful damage. Slightly better damage. 21 critical stars. Stop fucking picking on Hercules. Ow, stop picking on her too. Oh look, a buster chain. Well, a brave chain with multiple busters. He's fucking dead. Good on you, Herc. Okay, now we're gonna use Elizabeth's Noble Phantasm, but there's a saber in there, so this might be a little bit problematic. However, we need to reduce the numbers on the field here really quickly. And look at that, she's also got a brave chain. How about that? Listen to her song. Well, she killed one of the things. She killed two of the things. Unfortunately, the only thing she didn't kill is the fucking saber. You don't... How is the top of your... How is your jaw actually attached to the bottom half of your... He's cursed. He takes 500 damage every turn. But I'm wondering how this very strange, spooky skeleton warrior is actually tracking us. It's probably magical bullshit. It's a bit ass backwards, but okay. And he's dead. And now he's extra dead. Thanks, Professor. He's the best carry. Okay then. more XP, and we are closing in on the final part of the prologue. Oh look, a skill card. Yay! Or rather, an XP card. You know what I mean. Quartz! Alright then, here we go. Grand Order, the final quest of the prologue. Now we got a bitch of a boss fight in here, and I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna go, since this is gonna be a thing. We've got fairly well-leveled servants on our side, so we should be alright. We're not gonna be taking Ku Kulin through this fucking shit. We need an actual very good support, and we can get lots of them. Actually, what I think I'm gonna try and do is maybe, let's see if we can pull Gilgamesh in here. There's Professor, we can get him. See. Is there a Gilgamesh in the building? Is there a King of Heroes in the building? Anyone? Anywhere? Ah, he's fucking gone. He's out to break. Alright, fine then. We'll just call in Professor to actually help everyone carry. We can rely on him. Grand Order. Well, here we are. This is the Greater Grail. It's a ultra-superior magical reactor. What's it doing on this island nation in the Far East? Well, don't you know, Olga? The world revolves around Japan. Everybody knows that. According to our data, it was built by an eminent family of alchemists called the Eisenberns. Though apparently they didn't belong to the Mages Association and were solely made of homunculi. More shit for Fate Zero and Fate Grand Order. Oh, well, not Fate Grand Order. Fate Stay Night. Sorry, that's for the chit chat. The lady has noticed us. Oh, look. It's, well, Saber Altar. Unbelievable magical output. Is that really King Arthur? No question, she seems to have changed somehow, but she's the King of Britain, Arthur, wielder of the sacred sword. But I heard that King Arthur was a dude. All those movies lied to me. Her gender's different than the legend, but she had her reasons for dressing like a man in Camelot. I mean, you can't assume the throne unless you're a man, right? She must have had to pretend to be a guy for family reasons. You see, Nazu made that up, and he is so proud of it, he will never let it go. And honestly, I'm gonna let him have it. Because you know what? It's creative, and it enables all of this shit. I have an idea who's behind that. It's mentioned in the legends, but Merlin really does have a terrible taste. Ah, Merlin. Well, he's not gonna be added to the game for a little while. The English version is very, very, very far behind the Japanese one. Huh. Ah, you're right. I thought that person was a man, but it's a woman. Don't be fooled by her appearance. She's a monster. Her power is not of muscle, but of a ridiculous amount of magical energy. Every single strike is massive. If you're not paying attention, the top half of your body will go flying. Well, this is the part where Elizabeth gets one-hit KO'd, probably. Basically, just think of her like a human rocket. Understood? I'll fight back with everything I've got. Good. If you defeat her, the anomaly in this town will disappear. Listen, that includes both me and her. After that, it's your job. I don't know what will happen, but do the best you can. I see. You've got an interesting servant with you. What? You can talk? You were just maintaining your silence all this time? Yes, and you were being watched this whole time. The whole time you were chatting. I merely acted as a scarecrow. She likes to watch and listen to people talk. She's socially inept. Well. But, it's interesting. I'm curious about that noble phantasm. It's not actually probably not going to be used during this fight, but oh well. Be ready, strange girl. This sword shall test the truth of your shield. Here she comes, master. Let us fight together, with you in front and me way the fuck back here. Ah, see, now we get boss fight music. We even got a cutscene. Look at how robust this is. And also, that's what her noble phantasm looks like. We didn't get to see it because it never came up and I switched out servants, but there she is! There's Mash! This is her one grand battle. Oh boy. Right. And she has 22,000 health, which is slightly worrying, but I think we can handle this. You know, someone I once knew had a different name for her. But, well, let's stay in the here and now, I suppose. Have at you, Black. Let's get down to business. Alright, now begins the wailing. So, just to make this a little bit more easy. Professor! Carry us to victory! Okay, that was roughly half her health. However, we gotta watch out for the swing. But, well, Professor is robust as fuck anyway. Okay. Now, Elizabeth is resistant to her, which is unfortunate, but, well, we're gonna go in there anyway since it's a brave chain. Ah, that doesn't do any damage at all, Elizabeth. She's trying really hard, though. She's gonna be a star one day. Or a horrible villain. One of the two. Hopefully we can change that with this adventure. Oh, look. Herc gets a brave chain, too. How about that? Round and round we go! And dead. Super dead. Alright then. That was significantly easier than I thought it was going to be. I was actually kind of afraid, really. But, well... Ding dong! The bitch is dead! Ah. See you around, Black. See you around. Unbeknownst to me, my power has weakened. I stayed my hand at the very last moment. I was going to defend the Holy Grail to the end, but I lost because my tenacity wavered. Ultimately, no matter how my fate changes, I will always meet the same end if I'm alone. What's that supposed to mean? Bastard, what did you know? Eventually, you too will realize it, Ireland's child of light. Grand Order. The battle to obtain the Holy Grail has only just begun. And she disappears, leaving what? Hey, wait, what do you mean by, whoa, oh crap, I'm getting sent back too. Damn it, I don't like this, but whatever. Kid, I'm leaving the rest to you. If there's a next time, try to summon me as a Lancer. I don't like being a mage. I already have him as a Lancer, though, in his younger form. Confirming both Saber and Caster have vanished. What does that mean? Does that mean we've won? Yes, you did a fine job, Matt Showman. The director must be so pleased. Hey, where's the director? Grand Order. How did that servant know that name? Is something the matter? Huh? Oh, right. Well done, Showman Mash. Several points are unclear, but let's call this mission complete. First, let's retrieve the crystal. Let's retrieve the crystal. It's the reason Saber became abnormal. It's clearly the reason why Fuyuki City became a singularity. Yes, an immediate retrieval. What? Well, I didn't expect you to get this far, beyond my plan's expectations, and now my own tolerances. Oh no, it's the plot. Master Candidate number 48. It was my mistake to naively overlook you as an improbable child. Well, that's been my whole life, honestly. So, well, no shame to you.
Left Leonard, dun dun dun.
Left, Professor Left, you say? He's there? Is that Romani I hear? So you survived as well. I told you to come to the command room immediately, but it seems you didn't listen, honestly. Trash who can't even follow orders. Just the mere sight of it makes me want to throw up. Oh well, he's opened his eyes now, and now he's evil! Evil! I know he's just a sentient wig underneath that swag coat. Why is it that humans always try to avoid their preordained destinies? Master, fall back. Fall back, please! That person is dangerous. That isn't the Professor Left we know. Left, oh Left, you're alive! Thank goodness, without you I don't know how I could protect Chaldea. Director? Director! He's obviously the main villain of the plot! Director, stop! Stop, she's not listening, Mash. Why is she not listening? Oh, right, because she's fucking dumb. Right. Hi, Olga, you seem well. Looks like you've had a rough time, too. Yes, that's right, Left. The command room blew up, the city's in ruins, and I can't return to Chaldea. I'm going crazy from all these unforeseen complications, but it's okay. As long as you're here, we'll be fine, right? That's how it's always been, right? You'll help me this time, won't you? Yes, of course, honestly, all these complications have irritated me. And the biggest complication is you, Olga. I set the bomb right under your feet, and yet you still live. What? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I wonder what it could possibly mean, Director.
It couldn't mean that he's the villain who tried to kill everyone.
Isn't that right, Mash? That would be impossible, would it? Elizabeth, what about you? You've seen this show before? You see how this goes? Sorry, you're not actually alive. You're already dead. Your body, at least, long ago. You believe this, Hercules? She's actually dead. We've been talking to a ghost. Transmogritus thoughtfully transferred you into this land after you become residual thoughts. You had no aptitude for race shift while alive, right? You can't teleport while you have a physical body. Understand? You only gain the aptitude you so desired after you died. That's why you can't return to Chaldea. The moment you do, your consciousness will vanish. Dun dun dun. What? I'll vanish? Wait, I can't return to Chaldea? Yes, Director, you're doomed to forever reside in the bad end of a visual novel. Oh no! Indeed, that's too sad of a story for you. Let me show you the fate of Chaldea that you devoted your entire life to. Come with me on a magical journey. I'm sure it won't end horribly wrong. What's that? Chaldea is bright red. It's a lie, right? It's just an illusion, right, Left? Right? Everything's malfunctioning. Right, me losing isn't an eventuality that can happen. It's real. I've connected the dimensions for you. Having the Holy Grail allows me to do that. He has the wish cup. Now behold, descendant of Animosphere. Behold your folly. Not a sliver of blue represented human survival remains. Nothing but burning bright red. That is the outcome of this mission. Isn't it wonderful, Marie? Once again, your incompetence has brought forth tragedy.
Well,
don't be absurd. I'm not responsible. I didn't fail. I'm not dead. Well, you know, only 2 of those are right. Who are you? What have you done to my Chaldeas? It isn't yours, honestly. What an annoying girl you are.
Finally, someone says it!
Something's pulling my body across space. I told you, that place is now connected with Chaldea. I could kill you now, but there's no grace to that. I will grant you your final wish instead. Go ahead and lay your hands on your treasure. Think of it as benevolence on my part. Wait, what do you mean, Left? My treasure, you mean Chaldea's? No, stop, please. Chaldea's a high-density body of data, a territorial dimension anomaly? Yes, no different from a black hole, or perhaps a sun. Well, either way. A human touching it would be a hellish disintegration on the molecular level. By all means, have a taste of infinite living death. Infinite living death. Ah! That's quotable, and also, paired with his face, a good reaction image. I hope you're all watching out there for the memes. No, no, someone help me. I don't want to die here. Well, that's just a shame, Olga. You should have led a better life and should have been not such a bitch. Because I've never been praised. I've never been praised by anyone. Oh, here we fucking go. Trying to cram it in at the last second, huh, you son-dear bitch? Well, I can't fucking do anything. You've already fucked it up. The only thing you're gonna make me do is feel bad by the end of this, and honestly, once again, I have control of my own feelings. I'm not falling for this fucking trap. You can get sucked into your own damn sun data hole thing. Whatever. You made your bed, now fucking sleep in it, you son-dear bitch. Why does this always happen to me? Because you're a bitch. No one ever valued me. Everyone hated me. Because you were a bitch. How many times do we have to say it? No, stop. No, 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 no. I haven't even accomplished anything yet. Well, I know how that feels, but, well, I'm gonna try and keep fighting. See you around, director. I'll meet you at the after party after all of this is over. Then we can compare notes. From the moment I was born, I've never been accepted by anyone. If you weren't a bitch, someone would have wifed you up by now. It's too late, we can't make it. Oh no. And she's dead. Or disintegrated into golden dust. Well! No, don't do it, senpai. If you approach that man, you'll die the same way. I'm not going over there. I'm gonna stay right back here, next to all of my incredibly powerful servants. Oh, impressive. For a demi-servant, you sense that I am a fundamentally different life form. Oh boy. Shall I reintroduce myself? My name is Leflener Flowers. Flowers? Flowers? Flarus? Flaros? In charge of the year 2017 set me to dispose of humans. He was sent from current year to destroy all of humanity? Is he G-Man? Is this Half-Life Episode 3? Did I stumble upon Valve's final machinations? Gaben, what's going on? Please tell me. Are you listening, Dr. Romani? As a friend who studied magecraft with you, let me give you some final advice. Chaldeus is finished. You humans have reached the moment of your destruction. Professor Lef. No, Leflener. What do you mean? Is it related to being unable to see the 2019? It's not related, it's the reality that this is the end. Unable to observe the future, you babbled that it had disappeared. That was truly wishful thinking. The future didn't disappear, it was incinerated the moment Chaldeus was dyed crimson. Your end is certain, your era no longer exists. We finished our news. Homo sapiens have outgrown their use. Oh, the nightmares came today, and it looks as though they're here to stay. Alright. Chaldea's magnetic field may be protecting Chaldea, but any outside of it will face the same fate as Fuyuki City. Oh no, everyone's dead outside this, well, this observatory conveniently placed in the side of a mountain. So that was it. We didn't lose contact with the outside world due to interference. We simply lost the outside world itself. Everyone is dead! How will we get our funding, though? Who will send in our grant money? You really are perceptive. A shame I didn't kill you immediately. But that too is feudal resistance. If the time within Chaldea's passes 2018, it will be wiped from this universe. No one can change the outcome now. This is a rejection of humanity by human history. The history books are passive-aggressive at us. They want us to stop playing idle games and read a book. You didn't perish because of your inability to evolve, nor did you perish due to war with foreign species. Rather, it was your own foolishness, your incompetence, because you lost the grace of our king. What, God? We strayed too far from God and now we're being destroyed by our own past? That seems like something an asshole god would do. Like a bunch of worthless scrap paper, you'll be burned away without a trace. Ah, is this singularity at its limit? Curse, Saber, if only you just obeyed, you would have been allowed to live. Even when given the Holy Grail, she caused trouble by wanting to sustain this era. Farewell, Romani, and you, Mash Candidate 48. Believe it or not, I have other things to do. My enjoyment of your destruction ends here. Now, be swallowed by the dimensional warp. But I'm not that evil. I'll allow you to say a final prayer. The underground cavern's collapsing. No, the cavern wasn't stable in the first place. Doctor, perform an emergency raise shift. Get us out of here, Roman. At any rate, we can at least save Senpai. Understood, I'm already doing it, but I'm sorry, it may collapse faster than I can fix. If it does, then do what you... Whoa, do what you can on your side. I mean, you could survive in space for a few dozen seconds, right? Ha ha ha. I'll hold my breath. Sorry, but please shut up, Doctor. I'm so mad about... I'm about to lose my cool. Mash, don't lose your chill now. Just hang on to your consciousness. If we don't lose that, I might salvage. We won't make it. Mash, you go. I'll stay here. I'm useless anyway. Ah, Senpai, your hand. Oh, now you see, now we formed a bond. We're both useless fuck-ups, but we're gonna save the world. Eh? What's going on here? Alright, you're a good boy. Want something to eat? Nuts? Or maybe fish? Not sure if you're a cat or a squirrel. But that's okay, you're all pretty cute. Falf. Ah, the hero's awakened. There. That's how a main character should be. Yes, I am the protagonist. What business do you have here, woman? Good morning, showman. You're conscious now? Who the hell are you? I know where I am. I somehow survived. I can assess this situation. You're not thinking straight yet. This is the first time we've spoken directly like this. No, I've went into your shop before. What, are you shocked that you woke up to the sight of such a beauty? I understand, but I'm used to it. Right. Keep talking and explain to the audience who you are again. I'm Da Vinci, a Chaldea collaborator, or perhaps the third summoned historic spirit. Yes. For the uninitiated, Leonardo da Vinci was summoned as a servant in this era, or rather, in this world, and he decided to take the form of the Mona Lisa because he liked his waifu that much. This is the end of reality. This is what humans are going to aspire to at the end of everything. You've seen the future, folks. It's anime as fuck. But, anyway, let's continue on here. We only have a little bit more to go. Anyway, we'll talk later. Someone's waiting for you. Go to the command room. Someone's waiting? Roman? Roman's waiting too, but he's not important. I didn't say that though. Jeez, there's someone else. She's important. She's the important one. Guess you're not used to being a main character yet. Hey! Fuck you, Da Vinci. I know how to roll this shit. I have so many bitches to wife up, it's not even funny. Sorry if some of them get lost. See, this little one says too. Come on, time to get up, showman. From here on, you'll be the center of this story. The choices you make will probably save us all. Oh, probably. Oh, that's nice. Just like the multitude of brave souls who weren't remembered by history as they saved humanity. You've been given a role to fight, not as a hero, but as a human walking a path that was preordained by the stars. Oh, well, that makes me feel better. Does it involve me getting 1 million YouTube subscribers? Is that preordained by the stars? Can I rest easy now? Good morning, Senpai! I'm glad to see you're okay. Ah. I should be the one thanking you. I was able to stay conscious thanks to you. Our love kept us alive, folks. See, watch the anime, buy the Blu-rays, you'll see it all. I'm all for your reunion, but could you bring your attention here, please? Yes, Roman, what is it? First of all, congratulations on surviving and completing your mission, showman. Well done. While the situation was forced on you gradually, you bravely faced the challenges and overcame it. Yep, I threw the waifus at the problem, and also Hercules. But Hercules counts as a waifu after a while. Just don't say that in front of his face. He might squish you. That earned my respect and appreciation. Well, thanks. Thanks to you, Mash and Chaldea were saved. It's a shame about the director, but we have no time to hold a service. All we can do is grieve. I'm not grieving, though. ... Listen, we must defend humanity in the director's place. That's how we pay her tribute. I got the report about the crystal from Mash and what Left said. From Chaldea's state, what Left said is true. We can't contact the outside world. Everyone is already dead. The staff who left Chaldea haven't returned. I feel humanity has already been destroyed. Chaldea seems to be the only place outside of the normal timeline. Perhaps it's staying on the timeline right before the collapse. Think of it like a colony floating in space. The outside world is dead until we do something about the situation. Well, Mash? Feel like repopulating the Earth? Heh. Of course. First, I want you to see this. We tried scanning Earth with the resurrected Shiva. It's the Earth of the past, not the future. The Fuyuki singularity was destroyed, thanks to you. But we hypothesized that the future was unchanged due to another cause. The result being... this distorted world map, a newly discovered dimensional disturbance against which Fuyuki pales in comparison. They say changing the past changes the future. But you can't overthrow the future by slightly altering the past. History has the power to heal itself. Probably. You might be able to save a person or two, but the end of that era will still end up with its definitive result unchanged. Yeah, sure, we all watch Steins Gate. We kind of have to fuck with it a little bit in order to get the ending that we want. But these singularities are different. These are humanity's turning points. What if this war didn't end? What if this naval voyage wasn't successful? What if the boat to Berserk never ended? Oh no! What if this discovery was wrong? What if this nation couldn't become independent? We have to save America? Are we going to go save America? Is it really going to be the Time Squad recruitment ad? The ultimate decision point to determine the current state of humanity. Destroying them is like causing the foundation of human history to crumble. That's what these 7 singularities are. The future has already been decided when these 7 singularities form. As Left said, humanity doesn't make it to 2019. But we're different. Chaldea's has yet to reach that future. Do you understand? Only we can fix this mistake. Now we have a chance to return the singularities to normal. So here's the deal. Ray shift into these 7 singularities and get history back on track. It's the only way to save humanity. However, we are still powerless. All other master candidates are frozen. Mash is the only servant we have. And Elizabeth, and Hercules, and everybody else in the, magical tackle box that I have behind me. I realize you're both being forced into the situation. Well, you're being forced into the situation. Even so, I'd still say it. Master candidate number 48, Showman. If you wish to save humanity, if you wish to have a future beyond 2018, then you alone must go and face these 7 singularities in human history. I already signed up to join Time Squad, and now we actually finally get it. Where's my 3 meals a day and my real LED readouts? Are you prepared to do this? Can you shoulder the burden of Chaldea and humanity's future for real LED readouts? You bet your ass. Thank you. With those words, our fate has been decided. That's a really foreboding statement. We will now carry out the preservation of humanity as laid out by Olga Marie Adamosphere, former director of Chaldea. Our objective is the protection and recovery of human history. Our search target will be each era's relic and grail. Our opponent is history itself. Many great heroic spirits and legends will stand against you. Challenging them Challenging them is an act of blasphemy against the past. To save humanity, we must defy human history. We've got to go in there with anime waifus and fuck everything up. It's the only way to save mankind. But this is the only way to survive. No, the only way to take back the future. No matter what sort of end awaits us. To reflect our determination, we shall abandon the original mission name, First Order. This is now Chaldea's last yet original mission, the Grand Order. In the name of the magical world's highest order, we will take back the future. Enforcing the past to protect our future. Time Squad. All right. That shithole has been corrected. And we've now, raised our bond level with MASH to 1. Unfortunately, yet again, as I say this, her advancement is totally tied up in the story, so she's going to progress probably the slowest out of any servant we have, which makes her not exactly that great. But, well, we have enough people behind us to get things done. What's in the box? Ah, yes. Since we completed a singularity, we get 1 wish cup, which is very, very important. You need to use wish cups on servants in order to get them to level 100, but you need multiples of them. So, this is going to stay in our, well, we're going to put that back in the treasure chest and put it in the corner for a long, long time. Oh, right, and we also got Caster Cucullin. St. Quartz has been sent to your present box. Unlock the ability to register your favorite servant. It can be configured at the servant's detailed page. Once registered, your favorite servant will be displayed on your My Home screen. We can tell which waifu to wait in our quarters for us. Hi, Elizabeth. But let's see here what we got. Also,
we got 10 St. Quartz. You know what that means? We get to roll the gacha again!
Let me get all of these. Cullen, I can care less about your sorry ass. Get back in the line, we may need you one day. Oops, I guess this time I materialize as a caster? Yeah, 5 minutes ago. Whatever, don't care. What? Wrong thing. Hello, Gilgamesh. And yes, the current event right now is celebrating 66,666 likes on Facebook. It's not demonic, there are 2 extra 6s. Now, without further ado, where the fuck's that? Yeah, good. See, I'm already flailing all over the place. We gotta roll the gacha. All right, before we cut this off, let's see what we get out of the magical machine. Come on, something good. We've just started our adventure. Give us something that will assure our path towards greatness. Gacha gods, please smile upon me. All right, cheap shit, but we still got 9 cards. Oh. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh. Ooh. Servant. Caster. Mephisto! Fuck are you doing here? Get back on my phone! Primeval Curse. Okay, another above average crafting element. Or crafting essence. Ooh! Oh, that's very good. Not the best that we could possibly get, but that's very good. The imaginary element. You know, I'm all about delusions inside my brain. Okay, a writer, who is it? Alexander. The Shota version. Okay, fine. Dragon's Meridian. Ah, yeah. Eh? Berserker. Oh, it's Darius. Hi, Darius! Spell Tome. Right, okay. Eh? Assassin. Okay, we don't have any of those. Oh. Jinkei. Or Jinky. Good, we need an assassin. Get back there. Well, that's all we got. However, that's not terribly bad. I'll explain why. We didn't get anything shocking and amazing, again, however, we did get something very good. This is the imaginary element. The imaginary element allows us to begin battle with 60% of our Noble Phantasm gauge charged. It is the slightly worse version of Kaleidoscope. And we have 2 of these. We're not exactly going to be able to limit break the damn thing in order to get it all the way up to 80, which it then effectively becomes a Kaleidoscope in its basic form. But you know what? Starting with 60% Noble Phantasm is better than starting with nothing. So, at least there's that. So we got 2 of them. Alright then. No, I didn't, Mephisto. Get back on my phone, Mephisto. Alright, well, the Shota boy is our writer. Yes, I do need someone who can plan better than I can. But, well, there we go. The Gacha gods have been, well, somewhat generous. At least we have some Noble Phantasm shenanigans to run around with. That limit up is still a lie. That rate up is still a fucking lie, though. God fucking damn, she's fucking great. Yeah. Okay, well, before we sign off, let's throw some, actually not that. Actually, right, no, we do that there. Right, hang on here, right, imaginary element, right, throw that in there as well. So that's level 2, however, that doesn't actually do anything until you actually, you know, get 4 of those cards. So we need another 3 of these cards in order to get this to increase its actual attributes. However, we can level the card up so it gives more attack and HP along with it. So that's another thing you could also use your skill cards for, or rather, not necessarily skill cards, but also the junk stuff you get from friend rolls. That's fuel, as I will show you and demonstrate. But, well, these are also pretty okay, so we're probably gonna keep these around too. Dragon's Meridian, though, we're probably just gonna chuck that. Right? That gives you 30% of your NP charge. We have 60. Much better. However, I'm probably not going to junk any of this stuff, because we could also sell this for mana prisms, the green jelly cubes that actually can get us more skill cards. I'm going to save the wholesale junking probably for the friend stuff, because those are utterly useless. But, well, we'll throw this in here first. Remember, doubles are very good. But yes, if I didn't explain this clearly enough for you, you see how this, see how we got 1 here? If we get all of those, this increases to 80% charge instead of 60. With crafting essences, if you cram enough doubles into it, it actually gains in effectiveness, or rather, its effect actually increases. The level stuff has no bearing on that, it just increases the bonus HP and attack, like I said. So, getting doubles of anything is actually fairly useful. But that's about it for us right now. Thank you for joining me on this stretch of, well, Fate Grand Order. Our wonderful quest throughout history to reclaim it from the evils which seek to do us harm. Before we start the next singularity, however, we're going to be doing something else a bit different beforehand in order to prepare for it better. But that's much later. Until then, I have been your wonderful host, Fontaman, and thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.